What's up guys, Patrick here, welcome back. And in this next question, we're told that you're investing in two accounts, one paying 4% simple interest and then the other is paying 5%. You earn a total of $1,680 in interest every year. If you invest 4 times as much in the 4% account as you do in the 5% account, what is the total amount that you have invested? So with this kind of question, what I'm going to do, introduce two variables. So I'm going to let x equal the amount in dollars, amount invested in the 4% account. And then I'm going to let y equal the amount invested in the 5% account. Amount invested in the 5% account. So that's the total that you're investing in both accounts. And so notice that what they're asking for when they ask what's the total amount you invested, they're asking for the sum of these, right? So we're going to have to, the final answer is going to be x plus y. So first we have to solve for x and y individually, figure out how much is invested in each account separately, and then the total would be the answer to the question. So you got to be careful with these questions. Sometimes they'll ask what's the amount in each account separately, or maybe one of the accounts. Sometimes they'll ask for the total. So you got to read the question really carefully. So with these two variables, let's create some equations. So first off, what's happening is you're investing x dollars in one account, and that's the 4% account. And then you're investing y dollars in the 5% account. So this here is the actual amount invested. Now, when you're earning interest, it's simple interest. So what's the expression going to be for the amount of interest earned in this 4% account? Well, it's just going to be the amount that you invested times 4% or 0.04. So it's going to be 0.04x. And because it's simple interest, it's not compounding, that's what you're making. You're making the same amount of interest every year. That interest that you make is not added to that principal amount. That's why it says every year over here, right? So that amount is staying the same, that principal amount, you're just making that same interest every year. It's not compounding. All right, so that's going to be the expression for the interest in this account. The expression for the interest in this account, the 5% account, is going to be 0.05y, like that. Now we're told that the total interest you earn every year is 1,680. So that's going to be the sum of both of these. So we can say actually, you know what? Let's put the equations here. So we'll have 0.04x plus 0.05y. That's equal to 1,680, like that. We're also told that you invest 4 times as much in the 4% account as you do in the 5% account, right? So you're investing much more in this lower risk account here. Usually the lower an interest rate is, the less risk there is. So you're investing 4 times as much in this account than here. So how can we create an expression between these two, given that information? Well, the amount invested in the 4% account, which is x, is 4 times the amount invested in the 5% account, right? The amount invested in the 5% account, if we multiply that by 4, we get the amount invested in the 4% account. So now notice we got 2 equations and 2 unknowns. So what we can do is we can actually just take this 4y and plug it in for this x. Notice it's already nicely isolated. So if we do that over here, we'll have 0.04 times 4y, like that, plus 0.05y is equal to 1,680. Like that. And then from here, 0.04 times 4y, that would give us 0.16y. And we'll have 0.05y over here, 1,680. Notice these are like terms, so this would be 0.21y. Divide both sides by 0.21. And then y would end up being 8,000. Right, so 8,000, this is in dollars. That's the amount invested in the 5% account. And then to get the amount invested in the 4% account, really easy. Well, we know it's 4 times this amount. Right, we could just plug in this y over here. 4 times 8,000, x would end up being 32,000. Like that. So we got 32,000 invested in the 4% account, and then 8,000 invested in the 5% account. So what's the total amount that you have invested? We would add these. The total would be 40,000. Like that. And so just be careful with these questions with what they're asking. They're asking for the total here. Sometimes they may even ask what's the interest, what's the actual interest earned from one of the accounts or maybe both of the accounts. So what you would do then, if they ask for the interest, is you would just take this 32,000 multiplied by 0.04. Right? That would be the interest earned in this account, in the 4% account, or you would take 8,000 multiplied by 0.05, 5%, and that would give you the interest in this specific account. So they may ask for that, so just be careful with what they're asking. Make sure that you're reading the question carefully.